Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, the 21st of August 2017. Starting off with the pound. The market was sideways. There was a couple of buy signals that weren't filled. Then we had a sell signal that was. Prices moved lower and then just became sideways. And on the overnight, prices remain sideways too. In the daily chart, you can see this. We're still stuck in this sideways range, very narrow. No news today, absolutely nothing. But as we go further into the week and towards the end of the week, you will see that we've got the 6 monthly, I think it's 6 monthly, it is, Jackson Hole Symposium, where Yellen will be speaking, and that starts on Thursday at well, it's an all-day event in the US, so from lunchtime onwards. So absolutely nothing today. Tomorrow is as quiet as well. We've got just public sector net borrowing for tomorrow from the UK. A bit more on Wednesday, but only crude oil inventories coming in as the high impact news item there. And then Thursday is when we start to see some sort of activity. There's even the weekend as well. We've got day 3 of the Jackson Hole Symposium there. In the Dow for Friday, I'll say I wasn't around on Friday, and the recording that I set off didn't work because the computer put itself to sleep, so I can't vouch for any of these signals being correct, because you never know. When you reload the historical data, it can change some of the signals. So I'm assuming this was the case, that we had a short and the market then found support down at the 21,650 area, where we see the buy signals coming in there and the market moving back up 100 points there off this low to here, 100 and nearly 150 up to the high of the day, before moving back down to the downside there. And then there's a sell signal which is late on, which I wouldn't have done had I been here, because there was already the 2 winning trades there. And finally, we've got the implied volatility, this increasing from we've got 1037 on the Thursday. Let me just move this down out of the way and then get to here. Let's just add the data label. We had 1062 for Friday, which is quite interesting actually, given that the market had a bit of a move down but then came back nearly 150 points, and the implied volatility has actually increased. So there is nervousness around at the moment, and again, you only have to look at the news at the moment. Steve Bannon, of course, has been removed, Trump's right hand man, and as he has said in an article that you know, the Trump government isn't what he actually voted for or what they wanted, and things have changed markedly, so they're not going to be able to do what they want to do. And as I've said before, it's a case of watching the rats leaving the sinking ship, and they're going to drop this lot on Trump. There's no doubts about that. And there's one article here which really sums it all up. Problems too big to fix. You can see that it's always the same. The previous government created all of the problems, and then those that are left to come and sort it out. But it's bigger than that with Trump, because he's despised by the media, the Democrats, and those in his own party. So it's a bit of a battle. And as I said in January, in a recording that I did, that he's definitely the fall guy, and it's interesting to see that this is being said an awful lot now as well. So as we go forward, everybody comes back off the hulls from September, which isn't too long now. It's the 21st of August today. Then we're going to start to see these things unfolding big style, in my opinion. I can't see how this can continue, and with the valuations being what they are as well. I don't think it's on this page, but even Rothschild's have come out and said that the stock valuations are far too risky now to be invested in. It just goes on and on at the moment with all of the bad news. Also, John Williams was on Greg Hunter at the weekend as well. An interesting one here. Let's get rid of this advert. And he's saying that we've got a move to impeach Trump will tank the dollar. And here's the article with Steve Bannon as well. Bannon, no administration in history has been so divided. And that was the second article, actually, because he made a comment on Friday as well. Mnuchin, who's obviously the Treasury Secretary, has been told by his former Goldman boys to resign, but he's hanging in there at the moment. Bannon, Trump presidency that we fought for is over. So again, you can see all of the divisions starting to appear, as I spoke about last week, and now it's all been confirmed there as well. Right, that will do it for this morning. If there's anything to report, I'll let you know. It's Monday, there's no news out today. Would expect, unless it's something of a geopolitical nature, expect the markets to be sideways. And I say geopolitical, I mean now any more resignations will do it as well. So keep an eye out. If you see any sort of sharp move, there'll be a reason for it, because there's no economic news to move the markets today. That's it. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.